Yo, what's going on, people? It is Sengan here, and we've got a bit of a different episode for you today on What You Saying. My partner in crime, Logan, is currently in France. Depending on when this episode drops, it might still be going on, but he is doing a stellar job, as is all the people, all of the cast and crew on EWC at EWC. The big finale tournament. You know, I think we're on day two. We are on day two today, so already some people have dropped out of the tournament. Like Fudo went 0-2. Woof. So yeah, this is going to be a bit of a different episode today because I have my partner in crime with me. But I thought it would be a good episode because I've had a couple people DM me asking for coaching advice, which I don't do. Mainly because of time. But I thought it would be good to review some of you viewers' tapes to give tips. You know, maybe if you're at a certain level where you can't, you don't know what's next in your development, and you're looking to develop yourself in a way where an extra pair of eyes. You know, me and Logan can be quite analytical at times. And maybe point out some things that you don't see with your gameplay. So that's what I'm doing today. Without waffling on too much more, let's just get into it. So yeah, all I'm going to do is I'm going to review these people's matches one by one. One of them is called Ren, and the other one is called Badshah Mia. And yeah, hopefully you guys learn something watching at home and gain something from this. And, you know, kind of come along with me. Ignore all of these Lashar replays that I had saved up. And I thought it'd be good to kind of watch all of this before, you know, the patch, because we're going to have a big patch in less than 7 days, and Yasmin's going to be out. So the first person is going to be Ren from South Africa, and I've pulled up a couple of replays. He said he's currently maining Luke, but he's learning Ryu. But if you could help me with the areas I need to improve on, I would appreciate it. So let's just, you know, let's be nice and loose. This is Mark the Shark, who we've seen on Street Fighter League, a very incredible Ken, versus Ren's Ryu. Nice Shoto match to start us off. Okay. So you managed to get your opportunity there, although there was one earlier, which we'll go through. Nice timing on your delayed medium. Okay, we've seen a tech there. What happened on the last tech when you were cornered? Tech, you both kind of waited around to see what was doing, and Mark the Shark, you walked too far forward, and Mark the Shark did stand fear. So in terms of like wanting to notice habits from players and adjust, I don't know. I'm using a Switch controller, so not on my normal controllers. That is something like what happens after hit, what happens after tech, what happens after scenarios that are going to commonly come up in the game are areas that you could be paying attention to in terms of taking advantage of people's habits. Because you'll see here, you grab him, tap tap, timing happens to work out there. You meter, you tech. Last time you did walk forward, delay fierce. This time, walk forward, delay fierce, and you weren't ready to punish. He's tapped back straight away. Done an overhead setup, and he's able to close out the round from this. I think no, Ken does very little damage. Bam, bam. It's gonna be just enough. Is it just enough? Yeah. But already from the so one thing I would say, and this goes for both your characters. I accidentally thumbed that up. We'll give it a thumbs up anyway. No matter who you're playing, frame data is everything. So you had a big opportunity here. He's minus 12 to get a fat stand fierce punish, drain his meter, and you know, get your party started right at the beginning of the round. But you missed out on that opportunity, and that's fine. You did two double crouch medium kicks. Didn't confirm either one. Big whiff in your face here, and you've not taken your turn. And then the second you've gone for jab, you've gone for walk forward, steel throw, and Mark's pressing immediately. So he's not respecting your thing so far. And I guess like some of this is going to be you guys play each other all the time, so there's going to be player reads here. But he's kept it frame tight. He's done a delay stand fierce, which you've managed to escape the corner, which was big. And then you tried to walk back and maybe clip him pressing lights. So big opportunities in that first round. But you know, when you're playing sets, the first game is just data. You both committed 2 options. He turned out on top. He missed his link. Nice whiff punish from Mark, although that looked like a commitment timing. Yeah, like that. So he's committed here. He's gone back and committed. Tap, tap. He's set up a frame trap, and he's got a timing to do walk back, crouch, medium kick, so that everything whiffs, which means after that tap, tap, you can crouch a medium kick. He gets the combo and does it again. And he does it at a space where he can still anti-air DP. Woke up. Is that immediate crouch medium punch? Bam bam. No, you delayed your crouch medium drive rush, back throw. You're low on drive meter, but you've got good corner positioning. Now, because you switch momentum here so heavily, you've got a respect mark here. You can't really apply pressure because your drive meter's low. Let's see what you decide to do. You go for your meaty. You give him some space. And yeah, Mark's standing at the perfect range. It's going to level 2 you and kill you again. Block that, walk forward blocked. Crouch medium kicked immediately. Set you up off of that stand light kick. Ken's stand light kick has supreme pushback to get clear of crouch and medium kicks, but it hit and he even walked forward a little bit and then walked back and was ready to capitalize. Let's look at your secondary match. So far I've learned not paying attention to reset situations, not really having your set play too heavy, and committing a lot to options off rip without seeing what Mark's on. Mark's done a lot of walk forward blocks, force this. Okay, spacing yourself out, being very active. You missed your whiff. You did try to whiff, you mistimed it. Don't know what that was from Mark, but again, the delay buttons on wake up. Is that delay? Yeah, delay. You cashed out. Jab, crouch, jab in case he's tapping back, I guess. Surprise, surprise. That. Right, you've been cornered a lot versus Mark, so decent timing, but you know, the jump out works as well. We've already established that. So swinging in this side, you know, you interrupted his stand heavy, you could get hit and hurt a lot. Ken, unless he's doing cross cut tatsu to anti-air or crouch fierce run stop, DP, you know, you might take that jump out the corner and DP. I'd say only engage in, again, tech, walk back and forth. I'm guessing he wanted to do walk in fierce, but he stopped when he saw the Hado. He's trying to outspace you, get you to whiff, you can see. So that's why that forward heavy kick connected. You can see the way he's walking, he wants you to whiff a crouch medium kick. Walked in, tried to block at the last second, got hit. Again, you're set up after Ryu, and I guess it's because you are new to Ryu, you don't have your Oki all set up yet. Let's try to bait out a parry, and you managed to get that. Yeah, that's going to be dead. His damage ain't that bad. Nice. So that forward heavy kick has been working wonders in this anti-whiff range. Techie's jump now. That's what he's looking for. That's what Mark's looking for you to do. So you need to take up that space and force him to give you more range. Bam bam. He's committed. You both committed to an option. I mean, throwing O. Did you throw regular here or OD? Regular. And you threw regular just a minute before that, I believe. Let me fast forward it. Tech. No, you didn't. He jumped though. So throwing another here. You throw Hado here. You throw OD there. You threw a fireball last time when I thought he was going to do the walk-in fierce. So there's a little bit of a habit pattern after tech. with you here. And then you woke up. Not bet the game on it, but stuck your neck out on the line. Made a hard choice. Boom, another jump in. You started the first round like that. He's waiting for you to whiff punish. Nice whiff on him, just pressing one tap and respecting him. Tech, again, we've got a fireball after tech. Mark's the type of player where he's going to be noticing this type of stuff. Nice, the jab is really nice. He's getting into threat range here in the pocket and trying to get you to overcommit to buttons. So that jab interrupt confirm. He tried to do walk forward fierce, was really nice. You've given him respect, big whiff, which is all Mark's been on this set so far. Boom, 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 boom. I believe he tries to drive rush bait here. Because Ken doesn't get drive rush meaty, but he can do drive rush throw, where level 1 would work. Your answer for this, let me see how many frames Ryu's super is. It's quick, I think. Unless I am mistaken, Ryu, super art level 1, yeah, 7 frame startup. So Ken cannot drive rush after level 3. CA is different. It's different knockdown. But Ken can't successfully do his level 3. I just done that up again. Can't successfully do his level 3 here and do a drive rush without eating a guaranteed level 1. He jumped, he anti-aired, he's trying to space you out, he stole some frames, he's got complete control of the match. Right, now let's have a look at you versus Chooks, and we'll go in order this time. Bison, different matchup, different threats and different spacings that we have to be aware of, and Waluk, so you know, it's not Ryu, but similar archetype with DPs and fireballs. Straight away, we've started fireball, which is what we started with Ryu. And he's committed, Chooks is committed as well. Drive rush, grab, took the throw, nice, nice hold. Okay, air to air on the Devil's Reverse, meaty. Let's see your offense. Delay, he's not pressed anything on that wake up. Meaty again. A lot of throws, very active with your throws. Commit jump, got met in the air. Being very aggressive. Oof, tried to heavy delay throw, I think. Or did you just delay throw? Yeah, you just delayed throwed, which you need to be careful of, because that can get neutral jump shimmied and you would have been dead. Landed, you were still plus, but you pressed too late. Backdash commit. You need this. I think you could have killed there with level 2. Okay. Overextension. Off of the lights. Okay. DP anti-air, nice. The throws again, throw again. Commit drive rush, commit jump, anti-air. Stuck with your cross cut. Now you're in the corner with no drive bar. You're in a horrible position here, even though you were being so aggressive. Got level 3. Now you've got to play this this DI mind game. Nice, didn't commit. Dead. No. Oh, so many opportunities. Now you're dead. Okay. So this set, very, very active. Very active. Which is fine if you want to like make him have to make multiple defensive decisions and do stuff himself as well. But if you're just constantly being active and you're not nice, you know, waiting for his response, he can just counter poke you. Your activity is a tool, a weapon, and some people respond to activity in different ways. Some people do nothing, in which case you can keep up the activity and kind of steamroll them. But A player of Chux's caliber is going to be used to seeing that. So what are you pressing to get counter hit there? That's not a real jab. And then you're doing delay medium. Okay. Delay parries. Yeah. Nice. Delay. Or was that meaty? You waited. All this activity, you're now playing a bit more patient and getting anti-airs. And he's woke up. You've tried to catch a delay of 3 frames, I guess, on the 4th frame. And got sniped for your troubles. Nice. Nice wait. Good. Nice patience. Really good patience. Throw again. Frame trap. This is like a perfect example of where activity gets you killed. This is like where you turn it off. You frame trap, so you've already stolen some frames, which he knows. Which is kind of why you've got to press, he's like pressed here, because he doesn't like the fact that you stole frames. You've kept it frame tight and hit him here. So he's 0. This is the perfect space to not do anything. You're going to get information. I've just stolen frames off of you and then kept it frame tight and counter hit you. That's a bit of frustration. What are you on? He's on pressing immediately. So he got hit and pressed stand medium kick immediately. He gave you a big whiff there. But because you've decided to just drive rush in, just to keep applying pressure, you've run into that. Now you're whiffing on hit. And do you see the difference? That's like the perfect, I didn't even know that happened, but this is the perfect difference of the level above you. Level above, when I stop you doing something that you weren't, you didn't think would come because you didn't think I was ready for a check. Now you've got my answer to come out, my tail, my twitch, and he hit you and held down back. You can see it says 18 up here. So he's got a really good whiff punish. Now it's got to set up. This is a horrible position for you. The benefit is his drive meter, but now he's chipping your drive meter down. Now he's got the corner position. All of this momentum and steamrolling happened from that single interaction on hit. He's done it again. He's hit you and he's waited. He's hit you and he's waited. And now he's burnt you out. And now you're back into the DI mind game. You're dead, bloody hell. So yeah. Too much activity, I would say, Ren. And I just want to see, I'm going to have another look before we move on to the next person. I'm actually going to end this and have a look just to see any of your recent replays to see if that's still a thing. So, okay, we're back. I just sorted out the technical issues and everything's gravy. So yeah, let me have a little look at your details to see any new replays where I can see if the same thing's happening, of you're being too active, you're not paying attention after like certain situations like tech and stuff like that. So on the 30th of July, so this set you won. I said I'm normally just interested in the losses, but after we've now got a brief understanding of like certain areas where you can work on and habits of yours, let's just have a quick watch. Another replay, just make sure we have it at the right time. Yeah, this set came first. This battle came first. A big brave walk from Maharaga. You've licked off a couple fireballs because of that, trying to keep him away from you. Press on hit. That forward heavy kick is, has been working for you. So I'd hit confirm if you're actually interested in playing Ryu. You hit confirms. That's another thing you can do. Make sure we keep a track of these. Nice perfect parry from Maharaga. You've shelled up. You've tried to jump because he's bullying you in the corner. That delay medium gets you out. Good conversions. Good confirm, should I say? No confirm there though. Pressed on hit and you managed to get that round. Okay, fierce. You could maybe play a mind game behind that -3. Yeah, he's forced you to jump again. Drive rush behind the forward heavy kick. I'd be paying attention to that. You tried to jump again. Tried to move. And yeah, your corner defense, you just got overwhelmed. Whiffed into nothing. He's used his incredible walk speed to get behind it. Perfect parry to bait, and you did a big walk forward, so he should be pressing buttons now, yeah. For this, anytime you walk that far forward, especially after a perfect parry, thumbs it up again, that is like a... Maharaga would know that entices people to start pressing again when you've entered that threat range and not pressed anything. So that's why the crouch and medium punch come out now. He's shown you double whiff here, 1, 2, forward fierce, which we've seen him do a couple of times. You tried to whiff, punish the... Well, you saw movement and pressed forward heavy. It's worked out, you've confirmed it. You've meated. I don't know if that was meant to be a fireball. Throw, which we know you like. I'll confirm. Nice weight afterwards. Nice weight afterwards after the tap back. You've burnt yourself out. Terrible decision. Would have been nice to get level 3 there. The aggressive throws. The tick throw. He tried to demon you. If you're level 3, he would have got you. Yeah. Okay. Not as many fireball activity. You're being more respectful of Maharaga, which is the way you want to go. This is the game you lost. Let's see why. Were you still respectful? Did you take a bit too many liberties? Walk forward, throw behind the -3, I like. You've attacked the feet to make sure he's not walking back. We've assessed that. Big walk-ins from him. He's trying to overextend, which is good. At any moment here, you can bang out a stand fierce. Like, the Hados are good, but the slow, he can like... You're not going to get that much damage risk-reward wise. He can jump. He can interrupt your Hado. Banging out a stand fierce to get him to respect that range might be worth it. But, you know, that's just something to take note of during the set. At any moment, if I want a big cash out, nice. And do a stand fierce. He's very, very on walking into your face. Hey, how do you get that hit? The +2, you press back, you walk forward, walk back. Whiffed. And then you try to happen after you whiffed. Misspaced. So that's I'll just blame that on Ryu. And then you tried to buffer and it didn't come out, so you're holding neutral because you're doing the buffer input for stand medium punch Tatsu. Misspaced again. He whiffed in front of you, he misspaced and you didn't take it advantage. He's walked back after 2 taps and you did delay crouch and light kick. The delays come in handy here. We switch sides. Yeah, we need to get this drive meter back up. Nice confirm. Nice rug pull. Okay. Right, what you're working with. Let's try to open you up. He did open you up. Responded back. So there. He's used the wrong fireball. You've not known that you had a punish counter, but you get a crouch and medium kick into Hado, which is good. Nice. Converted off the poor spacing from him. You can see these walks. Look at these walks. Nice, you've immediately gone for medium there as well. Big walk again. Maharaga's been very active. Big walk again. Like, you can use OD Hado if you've got drive meter there. Nice whiff punish from him. He's got a very good corner game. OD Hado to get him off you. Or, like I said, 1 stand fierce there would have won you that set. Boom, boom, Hado, wait. See on. Okay, he's still trying to encroach on that space, and the forward heavy connects. He's DPs, that's fine. He's perfect parried. Guessed. He's caught you pressing. There's your delay. After tap. Micro walk forward. He's giving you big room. He actually could have punished that. He's holding back. He's got that stand medium kick and he's backdashed. No, he can't punish you. Oh no, he can. You're minus like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. So maybe he could have pressed sweep. Let's find out. No, so forgive me, I'm gonna have to. No, too far. No. Okay, you are safe. You're safe. If you had super, maybe. Bro. Wow, his stick. Bam bam. He's done the perfect parry into OD. Hado again. Walk up, grab again. Bing. Nice. Press back straight away. Didn't get the counter hit conversion. Was that press back straight away? Because you did the walk, and that's after you did the walk forward throw on this. He's been holding back this whole time during this set. The one time you punished it, he did it once and held back. Then he did it again and you walked up, grabbed him. And now since that walk up grab, you've unlocked him pressing straight away on this. You've done crouching medium punch straight away. 7 framer. I think that might be too far for stand light kick. Drive reversal due. Yeah, corner position, dead. But you're not being as active in this set, which is good because you've got loads of opportunities. But now is the thing where you're active to get them to show their hand, and then when you decide to turn the tap off, that's unfortunate because he has been walking forward a lot. But that's why it's better to do like a stand fierce, because you can hit confirm that. He's pressed again immediately. Not paying attention to that one, and he drove reversal last time because you've been doing medium into drive rush out the corner in these sets when you're cornered. When you turn the tap off, now it's the time to really pay attention to what my opponent's doing so I can capitalize when the opportunity arises, and I'm ready for it. It's not a surprise. Alright, he started off really well. You've jump committed, getting a bit impatient now. Trying to force your win back, force your will back. You've done it again. He's mucked up with the drive reversal timing. Now we're seeing that activity that we saw in the Mark the Shark set come out. Oof. But it's backed him off, to be fair. It's not doing no walk up grabs anymore. Nice weight after the perfect parry. You waited after that forward fierce and then took your turn back. +3, you've waited. He's not walked back. He's respecting it. He got opened up because of the Denjin charge. The Denjin threat was enough to throw him off, and you've capitalized on that, which is good. That time it works. He does walk into the crouching medium punch, but you're committed here. Drive meters low. We've taken our Oki. Missed opportunity combo-wise. Stand fierce. He's going to be dead. Yeah, okay. Cool. So for you, things that you can do are hit confirms off of fierces and roundhouses, especially with Ryu. Practice focusing on what people are doing after tech, and be aware of when you're applying a lot of pressure, when you're pressing a lot of buttons, going in a lot on knockdowns and stuff like that. If you're going to stop doing that, you have to pay attention to their movement and their walk speed. But off the rip, I would say hit confirms off of fierces, and I would say paying attention to mind games off after tech, what they're doing. You don't want to get caught into a loop of just pressing fire, throwing a fireball, or just jumping. All right, that's Ren done. Badsha. Hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Forgive me if I'm not. So this was CPT. This was for his World Warrior. He faced the Chun-Li, Anik. He played Luke and then switched to, I'm guessing, Pocket Terry that he's working on. And got 2 back, but unfortunately couldn't close it out. So we'll go straight to the Luke first. You just double check the messages. Yeah, one of your World Warrior matches, and yeah, okay. There's nothing else specific that he was saying. This is actually first, then this, then this, then this, then this. Okay, cool. So we're gonna have to do this first. The World Warrior was first to 3. If it's first to 3, this must have been top 8. GC Bangladesh. Thanks for tuning in, guys. All the way up in Bangladesh is cold. Stand like kick. Yeah, he sees that forward walk. Little tap. Okay. Both feeling each other out. And we're playing around this crouch and medium kick space and respecting it a lot. And respect from Anik's side as well. Feeling you out. Commit. What does that commit after? Block fireball? His block Koken. He decided to commit. He's teched. Bit of Noah there. Noah the prodigy on that neutral jump. Over crease. Yeah. Stole and opened you up. This time he meaties. Last time he respected. What did he catch there? Ba-ba-ba-bam. Tap, tap, tap. Oops. Bruv, I promise I'll stop pressing like delay and caught you. What did you press? And why did you press? That's what I want to know. 1, you did tech. 2, you delay pressed. 3, you've waited for a second. You've walked back and got opened up. Okay. You're going to do stand light kick. Okay. See if I can pick up on your habits. Nice check. Did you hold back immediately there? Yeah, you were micro walk back in. Cashed out. Got the corner. Grab it. Nice punish. Dead. What's that setup? The back rolls caught you out. Yeah, I don't know about that setup. I don't know if that's specifically for quick rise to be ambiguous. Back confirm. And he's waiting for you to whiff. Yeah, okay. So far, we're playing around this crouch and medium kick space. So for me, I need to either throw activity out to see if he's ready for a jump or a drive rush. But the safer bet is to just hold back, get out of that crouch and medium kick space and see what he's doing a bit fuller, further back. You know, Chun-Li can't throw Kikokens unless she's charged. So with charged characters, it's very important to pay attention to the walk animation to know when the jump is a threat. So like if they're holding back and you're in this range, like know that they can throw a Kikoken, but also that they know that you're in jump threat range. And if they're walking forward, there's no fireball projectile that you have to be wary of. So you have to be wary of her limbs, and her limbs are very long and quick. You know, you got the jab counter hit that she can do into crouch and medium kick, or she's got the heavies or the heavy punches, heavy kicks, to give her more breathing room to kind of like hang herself. She's entered that crouch and medium kick range and didn't. That's the second time you've whiffed something, and he's pressed this, whiffed the button, and you've got that out of it. He's looking to whiff punish with that move, but we weren't ready. The jab, crouch, and medium kick counter hit. Same thing. Kikoken blocked your fireball this time and did this. Sorry, last time he did a fireball. Okay. Scrambled eggs. We've got some cash out. You're -5 there. Cannot afford to be pressing and doing stuff when you've done a sandblast so close. It's not your turn. Again, tap. Crouch and medium kick, which is delayed. You've tried to do your stand medium kick, but you've done it framed. How late did you do it? Bam, bam. -6. Yeah, you've walked forward before you pressed, and he's committed. Yeah. Kokokin, and this time he wanted. So he's doing Kokokin, and he's gone down back. The up, yeah, into kick. So he's doing the air legs. But because you did drive rush, it's cancelled out his air legs, and it's gave him a check. So that's some tech on his side that you need to be careful of. Full string into jump. Just walked underneath the latex. No, none of that air legs yet. It's normally been off of a string. Another one, no, nothing. These jumps are very dangerous, but he's not on anti-airing, so that's good to keep testing him. And then you've gambled. I don't know why you gambled that DI. Smelt more like desperation. You were in control there. You were applying a lot of pressure to him. There again, the stand light kick. Look, stand light kick. We've got a button out of him again. Now, that's out of range. I don't think anything will whiff. But we know that when he's in that range, he's looking for whiff normals to whiff punish. We can actually use that against him. Oh, there you go. We just said that. Drive rush, whiff with the jab has got him to whiff. And we've committed to stand fierce, which works. But we didn't put anything big off of it because we didn't believe. Nice block after your sandblast. Oh, the big jump heavy. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Got to be wary of that. He's giving you the room. Nice drive rush check. Should be dead. Cash out. Yeah. Now we've switched to anti-airs because that's how you've been approaching a lot, but that's okay. We've now got to recognise, okay, cool, he's on anti-airs at that space now. So we've kind of got ourselves more breathing room on the ground, but now the drive meter's depleted. Big. ODDP is committed. Yeah, fair enough. The crouch and medium kick again. Crouch and medium kick killing you. You're either out of that space or we're committing to a stand fierce. But we need to be out of that space versus Jun Li. She has a lot of good normals at that range, so we kind of need to give her that respect. Let's see what happens with Terry. I'm guessing the burn knuckles and the sandblasts get that crouch and medium kick space away from you. Already we're going in, and we've got a corner position. We've committed to throw, forcing them to make a commitment. Stand medium kick after throw. We've tried to meet it and then walk back. He's pressed on the 5th frame, so a jab might interrupt that, but that's for Terry specialist to know. What was that? Crouch and medium kick. He's tried to do jump again into air legs. Tap, tap, tap. Get out of there, John. Nice interrupt. Nice pressure. He's giving you way more respect now. That crouch and medium kick game is gone. And we're countering the Kokokins ourselves. Oof. OD. Burn yourself out. Uh-oh. There's one thing that I've noticed a lot, especially you'll see it in EWC with the East Asian players. They are so drive meter management heavy. They do not want to mess up and put themselves in burnout. They very rarely use drive rush in combos. Okay, we check back. Fine. Okay, he's on looking at fireballs. That's what he's doing. You can see him buffering. Look at his movement. Woof, woof. That little quarter circle back. Looking to Hazanshu over a sandblast. Tap back straight away. Nice surprise burn knuckle. Nice cross cut. Nice shimmy. Oh. Now we're in crouch and medium kick range again. There's the whip punish. That's what I was saying. To get out at that range. And it's got you the win. but you spent the wrong resources to kill him. But yeah, this is what I was saying. You have to give her that crouch and medium kick range, stand outside of it. So you've walked in, walked back out, you've walked into crouch and medium kick range again, tap. We can press back immediately if we want, but we've not. We've waited for the delay crouch medium kick, and then we've walked back on the delay crouch medium kick, and we've managed to get a whiff punish off him. Good adjustment. If I'm looking at you for to pay attention, then we're seeing the Hazanshu space in. We're probably baiting that out with some stand medium punch fireballs, and we're also using our burn knuckle to traverse that space. Like that. Boom. Big whiff punish. Medium. That's a habit of yours, drive rushing after max range push out. But you need to be careful because that can get sniped. Commit jump. Works out. We've not really done that yet, at least I don't recall. Oof. Opportunity. Zanshu again, it's all he's looking for. Nice, he didn't allow him still with the drive rush overhead. He's DP'd. This is crucial now, yeah, DP. You're both at that stage in the set where like, he doesn't like that he lost. You're starting to get confidence back, so he's going to start swinging out, and this is why he's chose to be more aggressive. That game plan that he was running was not working. You have to be ready for the aggressive approach. Big switch up, big shimmy. I spent that there, you know. Boom. DP, yeah. This is something to pay attention to and to notice. Right, now we're both stopped, because we both know next touch wins for both of us. The drive rush, yeah, it's all day, every day, isn't it? No Kimberly. So you've done really well. How did he win this set? My guess is he started being a bit more aggressive, and he met your aggression with aggression, and he won because of it. He happened to open you up more than... Oof. String, anti-air, no, he's done the opposite, he's turned off. String, backdashed, calms back down. Okay, frame trap. Is that frame trap or is that drive rush? Oh no, it's drop a drive rush. Oh, no, dude, these are set. Got so much control here. That should have been dead, no? Yeah, that is dead. Okay. So you do take the first round. DP. Oh, I was trying to bait him to do stuff. But you took the Mickey a little bit too much. Now your defense, you're on the back foot, you're cornered. Drive rush after max range push out. Another big shimmy. Eesh. I don't think Terry's your main, huh? Oh, you're saying it's, unless you're saying it's lagging. These jabs look like it's lagging, man. But I mean, you kind of, you're at the World Warrior, man. You have to let that go. You don't have time to be talking about how laggy it is. You're in the set. Nice cross cut. Nice. Pressing something after that. 0. He stole. Steal. It definitely is a steal, isn't it? After the block jab, you're plus. They can't afford. They can't do that. They hit you. Okay. Max range push out. You stop doing the tiger knee legs. Big whiff. Oh, you messed up. Nice. Drive meter is important here. That's how you lost. You had it. This positioning here, you've got to pay attention to your drive meter. You DP'd. It's on him. Give him space. He's woke up, walked forward, give him space. He's whiffed, and your reaction was to drive impact because you thought he might whiff and hold back. But he's walked forward after the whiff, seen the drive impact last minute, and managed to jump and escape it in time. And then he's waited for you. Now you're panicked. He's anti-aired you. He's got you in. He's giving you space. which is what you should have been giving him. He's recognized the burnout correctly. Okay, stand light kick buffer. Again, the conversions. I don't know how long you've been playing Terry, but they don't seem auto to go off for the cuff. Boom, big anti-air, big damage because of that jump. Kind of lulled you to sense here. You can see from his walking, his movement. Let's have a look at his movement. Kikoken, backdash. Wait for a riff, just walk for a threat, backdash again. Look. Threatening you here at that range, yeah. Jump the Kikoken, jump the Kikoken. Only +6 here, so that's not real. Can super through that. Big, burn him out now. Just spend it now, spend it now. Yeah, he's got touch left. Operation, get him in burnout. Okay, committed, you got that, okay. Down to the wire, woke up jabbed. Big jump, oh! And after tech, the OD panic. You pressed that soon, or could you have caught? One frame off. What if you pressed it here? I don't know what medium kick is. I don't think it would work. I just want to see. It's my medium kick, no. It's medium punch. Medium kick? No. It is medium kick, but yeah. Chun-Li's incredible, what's it called? Incredible walk speed, get her just underneath that crouching medium kick recovered in time. Cool, so I'm gonna have a look at another one of your replays. So far with that set, what really stood out to me was you not being aware of the win condition for Anik, what Anik wanted with the crouching medium kick with Luke. Now you switched to Terry to kind of like get rid of that altogether, which is clever and smart, you know. You've got the Sandblast to negate that, but there was no recognition of another gear other than just use Sandblast, use Lunge Punch, and hope for the best. And there was no no real mind game behind the taps. He was stealing a lot with tap jab into crouch and medium kick. There was no tap back to be like force him to have to keep it frame tight. He did keep it frame tight a couple of times with the Kikoken strings, and you know that was earlier on in the set where he was doing the instant air legs, and the drive rush actually helped him check your drive rush multiple times. So let's have a look at your latest replays and see if there's something else that we can do to help you. I think another one is if you're going to play Terry, have your combos down pat, because there were a lot of drops. View fighter profile, that's what I want. Mystery. Playing more Terry. This is the 30th, which is today. You're playing now. Is Terry your main? That's what I want to know, mate. Luke's your main. Played Jamie that season. Rashid, you're playing a lot of different. Oh no, wait, these are your win rates. No, yeah, no, that is right, but this is not what I want. I want this. Master 8. Terry, Akuma, a Luke, Sagat. Bear here, bear here, bear here. Okay, the problem with playing so many characters is like this, and it's good to play characters to kind of understand how they play the game and stuff like that, but the problem, and I see this a lot at this type of MR range, is you're not utilizing time specializing certain things like matchups with Luke. Luke versus Chun-Li, crouching medium kick space. I've faced this many times before because I just play Luke. Instead, we're separating, all right, I'm going to go to this character, I'm going to, which can work. You can be like a multi-character specialist, but the problem is these multi-character specialists that we see, that we love, like Xiaohai or whatever, already understand the fundamentals of one character that they've mained so much, that they understand matchups and and what the opponent is doing. So it's like, cool, I understand you're doing the crouch and medium kick range, so I'm going to switch to this character to kind of have the advantage, but I also know this character's combos because I've played this character so much, because I don't need to play my main as much anymore because I've kind of fleshed that character out. If that makes sense, I hope I'm making sense. I mean, we've done a lot of Shotos actually, so let's do Cammy and let's do Blanco. Let's get different archetypes involved. I'm just going to be quiet and just pay attention to what's going on right now in the set. Yeah. Okay, a lot of abuse of Terry's drive rush and abuse of Terry's burn knuckle right now, so far. No hit confirmed there. He just done jab and hoped that he would have blocked it to press, but okay. The opening. Staggered string, and we've confirmed, which is nice. This is what I was saying about charge characters, fighting charge characters. You can see he's getting hit, he's crouch blocking, he's holding back. I have to be holding back. I have to be wary that at any point he can do a Blanca ball now, because he's holding down back. Versus Blanca, you can stand at that light range and react with DP to Blanca balls. Only thing that's dangerous is OD Blanca ball you can't react to at that range. He's done parry, he's parried to enter that mind game and done a light. Kind of screwed you up for it. He's burnt you out here. What's your block saying? Stole and grabbed you. Be careful of the corner. What have you pressed? Tried to press after the light, which you cannot do. You have to give him his respect, and now you're in a horrible situation. He'll probably just chip you out. Yeah. Nasty. Okay, how did you adjust? Throwing out a lot of Blanca balls, whiffing a lot. You're not really punishing. You're whiffing a lot of burn knuckles and stuff like that. Drive rush activity, which he's checked. Burn knuckle whiff. Drive rush. Yeah, whiff punish on that stand light kick. Drive rush yet. Drive rush again, no burn knuckle again. Okay, nice punish, big opportunity. You've pressed straight away to stop the hop out, which was good. That parry's gonna get you in trouble with the Blanca ball. Again, that's matchup specific stuff. Grab. I think delay medium kick, which caught the jump back OD Blanca ball maybe. Okay, happened to work out, and we got a good conversion off of it. DP, big. Boom, boom, Terry hurts. +5 setup. And so yeah, he's waiting and giving you your respect. Your drive meter is low, so if he activates, it's going to be nice check. Nice. Okay. Kind of got a Terry round there. Managed to get our knockdown and run our game. What happens in this? Drive rush, which he's checked again. He's shown you that he's checking that. Checked. Burn knuckle. Let you jump. Yeah, gave you the space. Thought you were safe to jump. Interrupted because he tried to steal. Giving you the space to jump. Late DP, but it works out. Clipped your legs. Nice perfect parry though. Boom, boom. Plus, giving him the space. Give him a whiff. He gave you a whiff. You're pressing too much. Bad spacing got you killed there. And it just looks like you have a flow chart now with Terry that Costco has picked up on. So you'll keep running into like these 2100 MR players and they'll be able to pick you apart a lot faster than you're able to pick them apart because you're giving them repeated looks more than they're giving you. So not really giving them walk forward blocks and stuff like that to get activity out of them. You're trying to get activity out of them in the way that 9 Terrys out of 10 would try to get activity out. So they face this 9 times out of 10. So they've already figured out the answer for it, you know. You have to kind of have a different expression when you get behind Terry as the driver. Although you're doing, you know, he's at a high tier for a reason, man. It bloody works. It's not easy to stop. That was a nice back step from Bidar, from Costco. Delay caught you, 1 tap. You've walked back, he gave you the whiff, tried to walk in again, he gave you another whiff. I mean, he did another crouching medium punch and killed you for it. And then let's see how this differs with Cammy. Okay. Meated. Walked out, drive rush gets checked. Drive rush gets checked. Nice parrying with DI. Drive rush gets checked. No crosscut DP. Alright, your offense is looking solid. Eee. Okay, side switched. In a horrible position. Eee. Side switch. Back at you. This guy doesn't have DPs so far. He'll be jumping a lot at Tokon. Nice defense there in neutral. Committed and worked as a frame trap. Baited you out. Drive rush works. Tap tap tap. Tap back. Boom. Nice combo. Big damage. 33%. Kept it meaty. +5. Sound like it maybe wouldn't have reached. Almost got the perfect parry. Nice pressure. Caught you sleeping at the wheel. We both, like great minds think alike. Jump. Doing drive rushing, yeah. Drive rush on max range. Drive rush on max range again. It's working. It's working. Tokon is not adjusting fast enough. Boom, boom. And you know, this is a good way as we throw different throw looks at him. It's a good way of actually applying that pressure or that game plan to a player, especially if they can't. Eesh. Do you lose it from here? You do. Next touch wins. Committed. Oh god. Okay. It's good to run that versus people who are like, you know, I'm going to give you repetitive looks and force you to try and check it, so then you can switch your game plan or your mind game. But I haven't seen another gear from your Terry yet as much as just this. If it's working, good, but just bear in mind that eventually the higher up you go, you'll get people that will just look to counter that super hard. So you need to have the reverse effect, because your drive meter is very low right now. Spending a lot of that drive rush jab's going to deplete your drive meter a lot. Nice anti-air as you take your foot off the gas. You've been meeting a lot. Nice check. Nice check. Caught the backlash after 1 tap. He's committed. The jump out worked. Boom. Boom. Nice conversion. Meaty impact. Big risk. Boom. Too late on the whiff. He then went behind and did the crouch medium kick because he just saw the whiff, and that's what enticed him to do the dive kick because he had a feeling he'd do that. Nice anti-air. Throw worked. Running my game. Delay. The drive reversal and the crouch medium kick. He thought you'd drive rush. Ooh. Now you're in a good position. Uh-oh. Oof. Luckily, he dropped his combo and we managed to get the win. And then what happened the last game? Interrupt. His drive meter's low. He has to defend well here. He's committed to heavy. Managed to get out of the corner and back throw again. Crazy. I don't think she gets that after back throw, does she? Back throw, she doesn't get drive rush, but your DP does go very high. Yeah, plus 14. She might be able to do drive rush throw to beat your DP. Okay, we're in. Managed to catch a walk forward. Our drive meter is incredibly low though, so we have to be a bit respectful here. Cannot afford to take that. That is a spacing issue. So after you've done this, tap tap, that stand light kick. You didn't press anything, so that's why the stand light kick didn't work. And it's killed you. I'm trying to find a way to keep this light open. Drive meter is very low. DP, yeah. Ooh, baited out your drive. Didn't have the perfect parry. Baited you out, yeah, okay, cool. So, if I'm to go over again, what your main weakness, Badshah, sorry, was I don't know why I said Bidash. Your main weakness is a one-dimensional type of approach with your offense, with Terry, and poor drive meter usage, and not recognizing the opponent's win conditions, the opponent's game plan, and adjusting to it, like with Anik. Which is just matchups, running the same looks again and again and again. There were some like combo drops because of spacing, but I think that, I don't want to say it's inefficient, but not like, you can fine tune your Terry even more. It's got so much room for growth, as does your Luke. But the problem is with playing loads of different characters, not taking our training as seriously, and not being as efficient with our time on the game, we're just not going to be super ready in those instances. So it's not going to be instinctual. It's not going to be, I don't have to think about it. I ultimately know that I already know the punish at this range, or I already know that this is going to whiff here because of the push out and stuff like that. Which is the difference between like players of lesser levels and the players that are now in EWC. For the most part, they've got the combo routes, the perfect parry routes, the DI routes, the burnout pressure strings. They've got it second nature. It's all second nature to them. It's completely instinctual. So now they can 100% focus on what my opponent is doing after attack, after a push out string, on hit, after a counter hit, after I jump at them, after I've swung them back into the corner when I was cornered. What are their tells? You can't focus on that stuff if you're still trying to remember what your combo is, or what your route is, or how plus this person is on knockdown, you know? So yeah, to be honest, Badshah, mate, you have got a very easy job of increasing and getting yourself better. It's just running one character, two characters max, so much that you have everything second nature, and then you can start then you can start looking at habits from your opponent and stuff like that, because at the moment it's just like you've got a very strong idea of how to play Terry and a very strong idea of how you want to play your Luke, but you've got too many flowcharty habits and not enough awareness, so that when you face someone who can counter your style, you don't know why, you don't know how they're countering your style, and you don't know what they're looking for. You're just running it again, even if it doesn't work. I'll try it again, which can work, but it's a double-edged sword. It means you're going to fluctuate between a specific range. You'll never reach that next pinnacle. Right, I hope that was helpful. I'm going to edit this together and try and get it looking presentable. And yeah, maybe if you find this helpful at home, you know, send me or Logan a DM on Twitter. Maybe it might be better to send us it, like message us on our YouTube channel on Winner Stays On YouTube. And then yeah, we can go through and give pointers, and the more we do this, maybe we start seeing patterns of players in 19, 18, 17, 15, you know, and hopefully we can all develop and all learn from it. All right, you guys take it easy, enjoy the rest of EWC, and we'll see you on the next episode of What You Saying. Love.